Hey everybody, welcome back. BogMod here. We just, Lloyd just got himself beat up by the former governor. Rufus, who's apparently back. There may be a curse machine? I'm not completely sure what's going on. Yeah, the signing ceremony just happened. But, looks like we can't continue there, so... Reen time! Oh, Reen. I'm curious to see what they've done with you.
Is that all?
No. I can fight! Current! I'm ready!
Who are they fighting?
Pathetic.
Have you seen this guy? I don't think we've seen this guy on screen. Kurt seems to have been launched off a cliff. I mean, that'll happen.
This doesn't make any sense.
Oh. Okay, so... there's two things at play here with my reactions, just so you know. First of all, I'm working off of kind of how Cold Steel went. So I'm not... Cold Steel had a lot of issues in teasing their threats. Which made it... including bringing people back from the grave. And a lot of things... So it's hard to believe there's actually any danger. Yeah, which can be a problem. I mean, we just saw Kurt get launched off a cliff, and I'm like, oh. The other thing... is that I don't really know what's going on. So it's... Like, I saw that. I assumed they were, like, doing a practice sparring session or something. Maybe they're not. Hey, Claire! Is it Claire? Is it Claire?
At this rate. Come on, we'll hide under the bridge.
The Icy Maiden? Yeah. She also in jail.
We need to get to Instructor Reen ASAP if we're going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Musin.
Oh, we don't have to help out Ash. That's okay.
I agree. We need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength. That should be our top priority.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Hi, Claire.
Is anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the Icy Maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
We can take her. Oh yeah, right. There might be one of the things that also has me a little
I
off
can't believe this is happening.
is we may be doing like a redo of Cold Steel with an evil curse that mind controls people, which is an odd choice for this game, I suppose. Several hours before it, 10 a.m. Ah, Ymir. Hi, Yuna. Ah, the hot springs. Near the hot springs paradise.
Oh, what a gorgeous sight.
He's got a picturesque hometown.
This is where you grew up, Instructor?
What a wonderful place. It's so peaceful and calming.
I figured the snow would have all melted by this time of year.
Most of it has. This is just what's left over. You would have really seen some snow if we were here a month ago.
Oh, how lovely. It's nice to be honeymooning in a winter wonderland.
I owe this town much after all they did for me 2 years ago.
I think we owe you more than you owe us.
I mean, there's a lot that we can talk about Claire's involvement with what went on.
Oh yeah. You used Ymir as your base during the Civil War, right?
Yeah, she did. All part of Osborne's cunning schemes.
Yeah. She did a ton of work to improve our defenses and our communications network.
The Civil War, which is all part of a cunning scheme.
I suppose it's been 2 years for me as well. The last visit I recall was when I was tasked with abducting Princess Alphen and Instructor Reen's little sister.
It's also been a while for you, Reen, hasn't it?
Why aren't you in jail, Claire? You were an Iron Blood. You should be in jail, I feel like, given how they've decided to treat, the various conspirators. I mean, I think you shouldn't be in jail. But the game seems to think that people of your ilk should be. So I'm a little wondering.
By letting your parents know that we're here.
That sounds good to me. I want to introduce all my students to them.
It's going to feel a little strange meeting our instructors' parents.
Yeah. I'm feeling kinda nervous all of a
Oh,
sudden.
we met your parents in Crossbell, though, you know.
I, for one, can hardly wait to say hello to my future in-laws.
I've got a whole lot of stories to tell them about their little baby boy.
Please don't embarrass me in front of my family.
As the snow thaws. Welcome to the home of the Baron of Schwarzer. Whoa, a real maid! You had Sharon, Yuna. Sharon is, I mean, despite her being an elite agent of Ouroboros, or former agent, it's hard to tell sometimes. She's a maid. Yes. Phoenix Wings has trained me well, young Reen. Seeing what more grown up you yourself, not as much as me. Suddenly all pretenses of professionalism slip away. Alright, well. Who's she? Well, a friend of mine who works at the Phoenix Wing. She's got a year on me and is determined to never let me forget it. Looks to me like it's all friends, no benefits. Every chick in town fawning over him. Past him either, to be honest. Oh, don't pick on poor Reen. He's got protagonist syndrome. He didn't ask for it. Anyone here would dare to get in Elise's way. There we go. I agree. We're not playing the incest card here, game. That makes two of us. Something wrong, young Reen?
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
Theo Schwarzer. His adoptive parents, Lucia Schwarzer.
It's good to see you again, my son.
It's been a long half year without you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as often as I'd like. Especially since it sounds like Elise has been too busy to come home as well.
Oh, kids grow up and leave the nest.
She's asked me to give you both her regards.
Well, I'm sure St. Estria's student council is keeping her plenty busy.
I just hope she doesn't work herself sick.
I'm sure she's just fine. The younger students all seem to adore her, and she has Her Highness there if she's ever in need of a friend to talk to. I've also been keeping an eye out to make sure no insects start buzzing around her.
Oh, Reen. You and your murderous rage at any possible men liking her.
Are you now?
That overprotectiveness may create more trouble than it prevents.
Poor Elise. It's a pleasure to see you both again, Lord and Lady Schwarzer.
The same to you, Major Revelt. It's not hard to imagine that the RMP must be exceptionally busy at the moment. I hope your time here will help ease some of your weariness.
The RMP is the Railway Military Police, I believe.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Oh, and these must be your students.
That's right.
Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I have learned much under Instructor Reen's exemplary tutelage.
You would be one of the rare practitioners of the Vander School's dual blade style.
Exposition.
I've heard that despite how capable you are, you're not one to rest on your laurels. Humble, too. Unusual and admirable qualities in someone of your age.
I am honored you would speak of me that way, but I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ash Carbide.
Name's Ash Carbide. If you've heard it, chances are it's because your son was complaining about what a pain in the ass I am.
You are a pain in the ass, Ash.
On the contrary, I've heard there's much more to you than that prickly exterior of yours.
Oh, we're going just full in on fawning over Class 7, are we?
Down, you're a very smart, considerate young man who your fellow students depend on.
The hell? You want to watch what bullcrap you're feeding your folks about me, Schwarzer?
Sorry. You're just stuck being a big old softie.
Oh, don't worry. He can make up for it with all of his horrible sexist comments.
The denial is what makes him oh so lovable.
Oh, Muse.
I am Muse Egret. It's a pleasure.
What
I
else
owe
she's
much
doing
to
with
both
her,
of your children.
You're in charge of one of the 4 great houses. I wonder what you're up to these days
I've
with
heard
that
much
regard.
about you. It can't be easy to shoulder so much responsibility at such
Apparently
a
they
young
know.
age.
Not at all. Instructor Reen's love and support give me the strength necessary to overcome any obstacle.
Oh my. Love, you say?
Can't you spare me your harassment in front of them?
Yeah, there's only Laura for Myrene.
I see that Elise wasn't exaggerating. You are quite the character.
I like their family crest there in the
I'm
background.
glad that she and Reen have someone like you to come to when they need it.
Think nothing of it. That's what family does.
Doesn't miss a beat, does she?
Nope.
She certainly does not.
My name is Una Crawford. It's a pleasure to meet you. I found myself in Instructor Reen's debt before even enrolling at the academy, and I've constantly been in it since.
So I'm going to reference kind of what I meant about their inability to follow through on some threats. So the debt she's talking about, that fighting in Crossbell she was referencing, and the mayor mentioned it a little bit last time, and when we were doing Lloyd's route. So during that, Reen engaged in some of that fighting in there in a giant robot mecha, right? Mecha Knight with a sword, big giant sword, and he would destroy enemy. He did that whole thing without killing a single person. He engaged in several wars without killing a single person because, well, the protags have to have their hands so very clean.
But I've been trying to learn as much as I can from him so that one day I can be a source of strength to others just like him.
Oh, you're the young lady from Crossbell. What a commendable spirit you have.
I agree. You seem every bit the earnest, cheerful young woman Reen told us you were.
What else did he say about me?
That's all.
He told us you never give up even when all seems lost, and act like a shining beacon of light to those around you. It seems he really depends on you.
That's really flattering to hear, but also really embarrassing to hear in front of my classmates.
You're not the only one going red.
Yeah, what did you think was going to happen?
How are you not completely desensitized to the things you say by now?
No, I think we know where Reen gets it now.
I feel a little jealous, truth be told.
Anyway, I've had my turn now. Last up is you.
Hello, our little homunculus.
Altina
I
Orion.
wonder if she can still become a sword. Her sister did.
You okay, Allie?
I'm the one who abducted Elise and the princess during the Northern Jaegers' attack on Ymir 2 years ago.
Altina.
I know I have no right to even be here after the harm my actions caused you.
It was all part of an elaborate scheme, Altina, to save the world. Remember that.
But since I have this opportunity, I am so terribly sorry for what I did.
That must really have been eating away at her.
Please, raise your head.
Yeah, we forgive everything.
You were but a child following orders, and you did nothing to harm either of them. You need not feel any guilt for your actions.
Still,
there's something I would like to say to you as well. Thank you, Altina.
Or what?
For abducting my child.
You were always at Reen's side during the year he was fulfilling the government's demands after the Civil War. I'm truly grateful he had you to support him.
I was just following orders then, too.
Even so.
See? You abduct my child because of orders. We can let it slide. But then you help my son because of orders. Thank you.
Besides, you're not here today because you were ordered to be, are you?
I know, he is their teacher.
That's true. I'm part of Class 7 because I chose to be and want to be.
Aw.
Our class wouldn't be the same without you.
Then you have no reason not to feel completely welcome here. You're a lucky man to have so many wonderful students, Reen.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Let's see some lunch. Ooh, lunch. Fairly early. Your kindness. Can we disable the colored lights of our instructor's home? Alright. Let's make some pheasant meat during the morning hunt. You're going to love it. Morning. Let's get fired up. Parents are such wonderful people. Tell me about it. And now we're having tea. It was delicious. Garden raised vegetables delicious as well, Lady Schwarzer. The meal was a perfect balance of rustic and flavorful. Won't be stingy with the portions either. Never tasted a wild strawberry tart as fine as that. Tea was first rate. They might have eaten too much. I'm reviewing now, but if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you. Well, that was a sappy reunion, I have to say, so far. I'm wondering, why are you going to call us here? Oh! For a special assignment. Class here. I'm afraid there's not a place to elaborate. Ready? You haven't been home for 6 months, but anyone take the chance to walk around Ymir while you wait. That's 2. Actually, how close is the class 7 to graduating now? For the chance back home. Yeah! It's like we're babies, you know. We'll write our own. Well, if you insist. That's kind of stings to be shut down like that. Aww. I'll do what they say and go see everyone in Ymir. Carrying over bonds. Yes. Ooh. Oh, it's... Yeah, Laura! All in on Laura. Like experience, but let's see a full edition link level. All right, everybody, I guess. Experience. Be back home. Soon we'll be able to walk around here, just the two of us. Yeah, Laura. I would love this place. Don't think of the training opportunities someday. It's our sword wife. That's from here. See about physical conceal form. All right. Recently, I was working at a super fancy hotel in Ruhr. As you say, I worked at the Phoenix Range. They hired me on the spot. Brand value. It is connected to the Imperial family, after all. Not surprised everything the industry knows of it. Yeah. I know you always wanted to work at a big hotel in the city. Glad you pulled it off. But what are you doing back here? After a while, I started to feel like I didn't belong. So tired, too. They just check out without ever really saying hi or anything. because I wanted to, felt like something was missing. Oh, okay. So here's where you just belong after all. You just didn't know it. I feel like visiting the city chilled me out a bit, so I'm going to take things at my own pace from now on. Alright then. Purple's acting a little more. She's more somber. It's actually kind of sexy. Alright. Maybe we can find Sombra and find out why she is being so sexy. Hi, Mom! For a short while, but she was busy. Just with the princess, and she's resumed her royal business. Plate. Poor princess. The imperial household, but it's never our intention to force the two of you to carry that on. It's naturally gravitated towards her highness. I said you seem to be rather friendly with her as well, is that right? Yeah, I guess. She's to endure difficulties of her own. Self-inflicted difficulties. Game. Self-inflicted. They're like, we helped save the world. Now we're gonna punish ourselves because we had to do a tough thing. I do like their little home. It's good to be back in it, seeing everything again. Oh, we got our bed. I think this is Elise's room. Elise's little sister. Hey, Dad! You're doing your job as a instructor? Your father could be more happy and proud of you to see that, son. Thanks, Dad! You're Baron, you know? Often grow those who look to you for guidance, since they may grow ever stronger and self-sustaining. Oh, yeah, you definitely are always supporting everyone around here, Dad. If you were to inherit my position sometime down the line, I know I'd be in good hands. Oh, it's a conversation for another day, I think. It's worth picking up the torch for me, so to speak. What do you want to say to that? I don't know. Just hand it to, give it to your daughter as part of the inheritance. She'll come back. She can marry Patrick. I think it's Patrick. He likes her.
Oh, nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste of Ymir's air.
Doggo! Hey, Badu. Woof. Yeah, that puppy pep in your step. Dad, when he goes out hunting, he'll happy to have you. Woof woof. Yeah, doggo. Gizmo! Hey, Gizmo. Quite alright. You haven't been home in quite some time. I'd rather you be able to rest. Thanks. Consider you. A lot of you time on horseback for the past few years. I think back thanks to Arthur that I was able to learn to ride at all. You know, he struggled to get on his back when you were just a boy. So long ago now. I feel the memories flooding back. Arthur. Hello, Arthur! Can we talk to Arthur? Horse noise. Oh, look at this little town. So quaint, I love it. Little garden.
And there's the footbath. Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Let's check in on the footbath then. Hey, ladies. Enjoy the footbath, you two? Certainly are. Do you remember having a place like this in the middle of your village? Here's the biggest selling points to be sure. Don't mind. I think I might join you. Ah, this really warms you up. It does. I can feel my fatigue just fading away too. Strange how effective it is, given how little of your body is actually inside it. What were you talking about before I came over? You, actually. Me? Talking about that power of yours. This is the result of the final reverie. Sorry, rivalry. Yes. The curse's influence, the evil power of the evil Septarian of Steel. But your specific power still remains, correct? The energy you gave to me is gone. But the power itself is developed to the point where it's essentially its own thing now. So I got a large intro. Okay, so Rean still gets to keep his superpowers, despite the source of his superpower being murdered. So possibly may lose control of it. I can't deny that, but I'm devoting myself to make sure it doesn't happen. I don't trust you. So just your unfortunate habit of choosing to sacrifice yourself with the drop of a hat. I don't know, he's had 4 games to try and get over that. If we do a 5th game of him refusing to get over this, Rean, oh, I swear. Yeah. Trying to protect Elise from a forced monster in the path behind the village. And he did! He killed the monster, didn't hurt Elise at all. Myself, as I carried again. At least yeah, but I mean, you could have done that even without a horrible curse. In theory. But those who make such sacrifices don't understand just how painful they can be for those they mean to protect. They leave you completely alone. Yeah, but she got better. She turned into a sword, and then we got her a clone body. Yeah. I'm sure you mean to thank her for what she did. Incorrect.
Anyway, I want you to keep watching over me, Instructor. And there's still so much I have to learn from you. So I won't let you just disappear. I won't let you leave me.
Ah. I would leave you, don't worry. Until you graduate, and then shoot. On an entirely similar note, when we went down the date you promised to be an instructor. Wait, what date? It's the first time hearing of this. Because I never promised her a date! Just simply forget. Before exams last month. Oh. Flashback? After exams. Been a wild year, but I want each of you to prepare properly so you can show off the results of your hard work. You and Peter Musée? Town's anymore. I want you to give this everything you've got. That's a tough ask. If you promise to give me a reward, I might be able to make that happen. I'm going to take their own spot in the combined rankings with the main campus. I'll treat you to a meal. Alright. Breaking a sweat. Wow. So she's top of the class. All the classes. She is the greatest student there is. Love triumphs over all.
So, I did what I promised I would. Instructor, don't you think I deserve a word of praise for my accomplishments?
Can't argue with that.
I'm sure he would have praised you plenty for getting
Your
the first
motives
place.
are worth a raised eyebrow, but you did really well. So, well done, Musée. I'm proud of you.
You have no idea how it makes me feel to hear you say that.
I suppose a promise is a promise. When we're done here in Ymir, I'll make time for us to go for our meal. Is that acceptable? Yay! Whole day with you and get dinner at the end of it. He didn't say dinner. He said a meal. Maybe it'll be lunch. Could be a brunch. Breakfast. But it's not a whole... He didn't say that. Yeah, you got purpose on you. Just pay to go on a date with the man of my dreams. I can place in any position you desire. From the top again all the way down to the bottom. You can definitely rank bottom. Green, you have... She's implying something entirely different. 3 would be 3rd. Sure. So I'm playing by entirely different rules. My mental fatigue has jumped up to take its place. Yeah, stop harassing your teacher. It's very inappropriate, Musée. Say it a little longer. Still have the issue of your obsession with your sister to discuss. Yeah. A good call, Rian. Let's leave that. Hey, buddy. Hi, Alf. You look well, Alf. Not even close to well. Master Kafai is... Aww. Alf and Sax for him show up, but he never comes. He's a little capricious, unfortunately. Should have been sitting under him. But hoping isn't going to do him any damn harm, I hope. I suppose. Here's the visit. Alright. Good luck, Alf. In fact, let's take that. This is a good opportunity to take a little break ourselves as we settle back into the groove of Reen and his complicated relationships. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all soon for more.
Okay.